really trying to find somewhere to go shoot some videos, but it's actually kind of windy out here and I don't see a really good spot. I don't really come over this area that much, but I got some cool water features around here, so let's see if we can find somewhere to sit down and have a conversation with you guys. Walking with a lot of stuff right now, got all my video gears and suck walking this far. I do like that spot way over there, but as you can see, that's a long walk to get over there. I don't think I'm gonna go over there, so let's turn back around and go to the other one. Man, this will be peaceful to have as a nice backyard. What's up, guys? We are back at my spot right now. Where I was at, I was trying to get some footage, but it started raining. I took too long to set up, but nonetheless, we're back at it. And this video is about a 2017 wrap up. We're gonna go over some of the videos that was stand out on the channel this year. And hopefully you've seen some of those. If not, I'll have links down in the video description to all the videos that we're gonna be playing in here. And I'll see you at the end of the video. The first video of 2017 was this wall-mounted desk with hidden storage. While this build may be a bit sexy to have in a workshop, I wanted to make something with a small footprint that you guys could also make for your environment as well. And to make sure I covered all my bases, here's the weight test. I made a smaller version of this lamp in the past, but I got a lot of requests to remake it but bigger. So I made a fat concrete base, drilled a hole in it, found a piece of tree branch, spray painted that black, stuck it in the hole, wrapped LEDs on it, and put the largest vase I could find on top of it. I also showed you how to make $7 go a long way by using multiple methods to make these simple shelves. I even found some oil rubs bronze paint, and that gave a nice look to the shelves, especially when the light hit it. And it didn't stop there. I gave you some tips and tricks on how to mount things on the wall. I like the way these came out, and it did not require a ton of effort, and you can potentially get all these cut at your local lumber store. Now this is definitely one of my favorite projects of the year. It was a simple build. Let's not discount that part. There's a lot of work to get to the end, but it was well worth it. I love the floating nightstand, the electrical outlets, the lamps at the bottom, the LED strips going around it. It just offered a nice look in the bedroom, and it's still my most used project of the year. I even gave you a chair with hidden compartment, and I'm not hiding anything. You guys ask for these. In the back section, you have a place you can store whatever you like. In the front, we have a magazine storage or a book storage. And to pull this off, I'm using some child safety locks to hold the seat down. So if you have a snooper, don't worry, they can't get in without these magnets. And like all my other projects, I took you through step by step how to make this simple key hanger that you can use for multiple purposes to keep things organized. And as part of the same video, I also showed you how to take multiple pieces of wood, pond liner, your favorite plants, rocks, and we also made a gorgeous indoor planter. Now storage is a big thing for a lot of people, so if you're looking for a way to store your sunglasses, I showed you how to do that with this video, and now you are the coolest one on the block with sunglasses. Or maybe you're like me and we got a little something in common where you just take those things off and you forgot where you put them. Now I didn't make as many shop projects as I like to this year, but that's at the top of my priority list. Now for those of you who are not familiar, this is my DIY crosscut sled. Most crosscut sled have a bigger footprint and they take up a little more storage space. My idea for this one was to take up less space, but also give you the same function where you can make safe crosscut at the table saw and also be able to make cool dado joints like this. Now it's always fun to get one of those items checked off your to-do list, and that's what this one was about. This was a makeup vanity that I wanted to get done for quite some time, which could also be used as a desk minus the mirror and the lights, of course. And if you remember the platform bed from early on in the video, that's where the inspiration came from for this project. I made the barn door, hung the hardware, showed you guys a hanging test, also made a custom wooden handle, and we also added aluminum angles going around the edge of it. And I love the look. Also a lot of work went into this one, but I love the end results of this one as well. And for right around $100, you too can also make this cool concrete bench. I showed you guys step by step how to build a form, how to add support in it, put a sealer on it by protecting the concrete, and also how to add the wood on it, as well as putting protection on that. And when it's all said and done, guess who has the coolest bench on the block? This guy. Now I took on another concrete project, and this one started out fun. It started out great, everything was just amazing, going well to plan, and then I ran into a problem where a piece of it broke off, and I kept my calm, put it back together, I made it work, and I managed to save the project. I then went on to epoxying on a wooden frame at the bottom which acted as legs and elevated the fire pit, so it gave it kind of this floating look. I found these cool stainless steel tile that can hold up in the heat. Those went on fairly easy and gave it a really nice look. I made an aluminum frame, attached wire mesh on the interior, which is what the glass stone will sit on. Now I did use that gel fuel, that's what's in the cans, what I'm lighting, and those can easily be put out by just smothering the fire. And you can also just check out the original video that I have linked down in the description, and you can find all the pieces I used for that project. This is my contour desk lamp. You can rock it with the base and without the base. It was made from layered plywood, which was wrapped inside and outside with wood veneer. I added one LED to the top side, added a power switch on the back bottom, and I also made a cool base to give some contrast to it. Now I have made my fair share of floating shelves, and this is probably by far the easiest ones I've ever made. After drilling a few holes, I then went on to cutting that side of the lumber using a circular saw. I took a stick of dowel rod, cut them down to size, and drove them through both pieces. Then I mounted the back part onto the wall and slid the front part of the shelf in place, then installed a security screw. The biggest question for these are how strong are they and how much can they hold, and I've used 65 pounds on these just for testing purposes, so I'd say around 50 should be safe. And as the year was winding down, I gave you guys my new gaming desk, and I know I'm not showing a gaming PC on here, I'm showing my Mac. I said that it was my gaming desk of the future, but you guys crushed me anyways. And nonetheless, I was happy with the way this came out. I think I crossed everything off the list that I wanted in this particular build, and I got the simplicity out of it, and it doesn't feel like it take up a large space, even though it is a large desk. And last but not least, you had the headphone stand with a few features in it, one for regular headphone docking, and two, I also had a spot for a laptop or a tablet docking. And on the back side, we had a lamp that was meant to be out of the way, but also there if you needed it. And those pretty much sums up the channel this year. Overall, I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get more content out. A lot has happened this year, and next year I can always look forward to that because I do have a plan. I feel like I'm gonna be able to get you guys more content. I don't want to be a spoiler right now, so I'm excited about what's coming in 2018. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be different, it's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna be some of the same that we already do right now. So just be prepared for some new content coming your way in 2018. And oh, by the way, if you guys want me to do a Q&A, let me know if you have any questions you'd like me to answer for you guys, and drop those in the comments down below. Also, let me know which one was your favorite project of the 2017 year. I'm Glenn with DIY Creators, and oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to smash the thumbs up, and I will see you in the 2018 year.